Imagine turning micro movements in the NASDAQ market into real profits, live right before your eyes. In my live streams, I'll take you straight into the action of scalping NASDAQ futures. Watch as I analyze price action, volume, and order flow to identify scalping opportunities in this fast paced market. You'll see my trade setups, live executions, and detailed performance breakdowns, all in real time. Stay tuned and follow my journey as I work to master the art and skill of scalping NASDAQ futures.
That is what I get for trying to take a trade while starting the stream. I lost the trade because I was supposed to be breaking even, but I was starting the stream. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Good morning. Welcome. I'm upset. Literally every time I'm one trade away, bro, it never fucking fails. It never fails. Every time. Basically, I took this trade. I needed to break even because the heavy resistance level was there, which I couldn't break even because I was starting the stream. Whatever. So now I'm 2 trades away from, actually more than 2. I'm more than 2 trades away from passing this account again, bro. I'm just so annoyed. And yeah. But that is my second setup of the day. The first one I sat out of for literally no reason. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully we get some more setups so I can make it back. Because if we have a market like we have the last week, I'm going to be even more annoyed that I didn't have the chance to break even there. Oh, that's not where I took the trade. But yeah, so something is off. There it goes. Good morning, Timbo. Morning, morning. Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning, Amelia. How are you guys this morning? But yeah, so I'm just annoyed now. I'm sorry. Legit, the first trade, I kind of just, I don't know, it doesn't set up that much. So I was just kind of like, with the way the market has been, let's not take it. It wins. And then this trade right before the stream, I'm setting up the stream, so I missed the break-even point. So I have a loss for no reason. I should be break-even right now, but actually I should be up, but I'm just annoyed because every time I come one trade away from passing the accounts, like this shit happens, and I'm like at my wit's end with it at this point. Seriously. Yeah. I am so over myself. But yeah. Not how did you know I was bald? But yeah, so I'm just annoyed right now. It literally always fucking happens. It happened on the first account, made a rookie mistake. The second, well, this account makes me even more mad because this is the account I should have passed on the day of the copier issues before the copier even gave me issues. And now this. Now fucking this. But I'm going to keep my cool because hopefully we can get some trades in. Oh, why? But yeah, I'm now like back to 900 something dollars away from passing. I would have took the first trade, I'd have been $20-something away from passing, and I would have just passed on that trade. Right there. This is why I get so annoyed with myself with my execution issues. Because this shouldn't even be a thing. Just over it. It's just fucking over it. When does this account renew? I think it. Oh, that one doesn't matter. It renews on the 15th. But wait, because the one Top Step account that renews, I got 4 trading days left on it. I'm gonna max contracts at 5. Excuse me, on the one that renews on the 4th. I'm not doing 25% right now. We're just gonna go for the max of 5, and it is what it is. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. 13,000. Actually, I shouldn't. I'm gonna stick with my rules. And we just gotta fix our execution problem. I'm just gonna be so annoyed. Like, been through hell since last Tuesday. But whatever. So, I cannot believe whatever. And then I put the break even in, and it stops me out by, I don't even know. Stops me out by 1550 rolls. Wait, what? Y'all. Oh, that's so annoying. You know what I just realized? Somehow I got into a late entry because I should have never been stopped out there. It was the late entry that screwed me. I mean, either way, it should have been a break even, but that's not a stop out point. But you could see my entries all the way up here. I thought I got in at the right time. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse because even with being like missing the break even because I was setting the stream up, if I would have had the correct entry, I would have just had a full win and it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, that makes it worse. I want to stop trading for the day now. Oh my God. Makes it worse. Good morning, Trenches. Good morning. How are you guys this morning? Oh my gosh, that makes it so much worse. I really thought I got in on time. But I had to have gotten in late because I actually did use the close bar and not like buy click in. Oh, that's so bad. What was my entry? That's so annoying. Oh yeah, I was super late, like super duper late. A whole point late. I don't know how I didn't catch that. Oh, because I was setting up the stream. All right, whatever. We live to see another trade. 4, 6, Whatever. From now on, if I get into a trade right as I'm, because actually the trade basically set up when the intro was playing. So I was trying to pay attention and make sure I didn't leave you guys hanging. But next time, y'all are going to be left hanging so I can manage my trade. That's kind of annoying. We're trading at the current open and prior close right now. That's these lines right there. Oh, that was so stupid. So freaking stupid. The worst part is if I just took that first trade, even with being in late, that would have taken me out of that Apex account. That's what makes it all worse. I'm just sick of the markets. I feel like I need a break. Looking at this shit every day for a year and just racking my brain. I'm just over it. I really am. I really want to see us break out of here and hopefully not get stuck at the VWAP. What an idiot. What an idiot. Finally have some freaking setups and you just just don't get it. Don't get it. Good morning, Greenie. Don't get it. That was just so stupid. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Good morning, Trader Chick. How are you this morning? First time in history I was bored looking at my charts. Yeah. The metals energy sector is blah too. Yeah, I'm annoyed and disappointed with myself. I mean, I already was freaking irritated with the market, but for the last week. But I'm just irritated with myself. I missed the perfect, I can't say I missed it. I sat out of the perfect trade earlier. And I do remember I literally just looked over this particular setup. I don't know if it was this weekend or last weekend, just to make sure that it follows the rules of the regular pullbacks, because there's 3 different pullbacks that I trade at the minor half trend. And I realized that it follows the same rules, and I even wrote that down. Why I didn't take the trade? Probably because I don't see it happen that much. Most of the time when that particular one sets up is counter trend. So I don't see it set up that much going in the direction of the trend, the overall trend bias. And so I was just like, And you know, last week I had 5 total setups for the entire week. This week, I don't even really want to count Monday because the market was so all over the place that I couldn't even really get into much. Yesterday was a flat day. So that's probably why I hesitated. I don't know, but it won. And then I make a dumb mistake getting in late, didn't even realize I was in late and then missed the break even because I was setting up the stream. Like, it's just a bunch of shit just irritating me, like really bad. And I'm just over it. I really am. I don't know. I'm trying not to take a break. Like, I honestly, I might end up taking a break. I really want to get all of the evals over the hump and pass them before I start trading PAs, but it just kind of depends. But if that happens, I'm probably going to take like a week break before I start actually trading my PAs because I'm just so annoyed. I'm annoyed and I just feel like I've put way too much brain power into this over the last year and my brain needs a fucking break. Legit. It's gonna lose too, of course. I'm still in some trades somehow. Ask me, do I care? I don't. I genuinely don't. I don't care. To be honest, the only thing I don't like about this setup, and it is a I was risking it honestly, because I don't care. But most of the time when I take this trade, I don't want both bars to be touching the bottom. I just want this bar to touch the top and this bar to touch the bottom, but I chanced it. I'm really over it, you guys. I am. Whatever happens to the accounts happens to the accounts at this point. I'm not on tilt, don't worry. But at this point, I feel like the only way to fix my execution is to stop hesitating. If I lose a trade, I lose a trade. I can always go back and try to figure out what can be worked out to mitigate it in the future. I already knew that one was probably going to lose because I'm pretty sure I have a rule against that. But I just don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. I don't. You said you was going to stop trading FOMC days, but you're back at it. You haven't been journaling lately. I'm not doing my best. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Legit, I'm not. And I'm going to be so mad if this account blows, but I have to just take the trades. I can't. I can't. I just can't. So whatever happens, happens. I just don't care anymore. If it follows my rules, I'm taking the trade. If it loses, I'll figure it out later. But I cannot keep doing this. I can't. Especially because at this point, my rules are way too refined to keep sitting out. Like I said, that trade was actually bad. I literally don't take that. I don't. But at this point, it's like, well, fuck. What am I supposed to do? Just keep looking at the market like I have been since last Tuesday? I'm just over it. I really am. Like, at this point, I'm beyond irritation. I'm literally just fucking frustrated and angry as fuck. I am. And it makes me even more angry because that account should have been passed already. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And now I'm literally $1,500 away. I just started 480. But I'm probably not going to let this Top Step account renew. I'm going to cancel it, and I'll just keep the other one. I'll just have one account at each firm at this point until I pass them. There's no point in this. None, and I'm over it. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Mike. How are you guys this morning? Yeah, everybody will experience drawdown, absolutely. And I do have to take the trades that fit the plan, absolutely. But you know, when you literally have sat here and watched the market for 2 hours every day since last Tuesday, I'm just annoyed. Like, to have 5 trades in a whole week is insane. Not when you're going for 4.5 points. That's literal insanity. No. So it just is what it is. I hate to say I don't care, but I genuinely don't right now. Like I said, I'm not gonna go on tilt. I'm not on tilt now. That last trade followed my rules except that little part, which I'm pretty sure I literally just looked at that recently. Pretty sure. I can't be all the way certain, but I'm quite sure. But yeah. It is what it is. But I've had two valid setups today. One a win and one a break even. And unfortunately, the break even trade I lost because I was setting the stream up. So it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. Let me make sure my grandma's okay out here. You said what? All right. Oh, nice, Mike. That's a nice recovery for sure. Yeah, it is FOMC. Did you just... Oh, never mind. That was true. I thought that was Trenches that just called Applejack's his bestie. I was gonna say, now hold on now. Everybody can't be this lady's bestie. Yes, I said this lady. All right. We do have crude oil coming up in 7 minutes, so I do have to stop trading at 9:25, and then I'll start back at 9:32. I'm just so annoyed, man. I'm irritated, annoyed, and frustrated all in one. Not a good combination at all. Not a good combo. What's wrong with my granny? She is sick. She brought some stuff back from a cruise. So yeah, I had to go check on her. Make sure her getting in the shower didn't make her feel weak from, you know, the steam. That's the Eagles future daddy sugar mama, period. What do you mean, why not Applejacks? You can't take everybody. What the hell? You can't have everybody to yourself. That's not fair. Alright, well, since the news is coming, I can take all the shit off the charts. God, that's so annoying. So I'll show you guys the trade I missed earlier, like an idiot, or not missed, sat out of earlier like an idiot. The other part of why I sat out of this too, and I've already said, like, I have to do a better job of kind of guesstimating how far we are away from things. So like, because, all right, if I take a pullback like this, wait, I forgot you guys can't see everything I can see. All right, so if I take a pullback like this one, where this previous bar hit, like created a new low, and then I take the pullback, I don't have to break even at the new low. If that makes sense. But with this particular trade, because this bar did not create a new low, I would have to break even here. So part of it was, all right, well, this doesn't set up that much. The other part was it was close to the lows, but when I counted, I was like 10 ticks away. And typically if I'm about 7+ ticks away, I'll go ahead and chance it, even though I do have to break even here. But that trade ended up, once it got to the low, like, I mean, it literally just kind of blew through the lows, basically. And so that would have been a full win. And then that was at 841. So I was starting to feel like, okay, maybe we might have a decent market today, because I actually got a trade in, or at least had a setup before 9 o'clock, which has not been happening lately. And then right before the stream was this trade, which, like I said, I got in a point late and I didn't even realize it. Once I got the stream together, I realized we touched the heavy resistance level. So I went to break even, and I'm like, please just break me even. Please just break me even. It stopped me out because I was in a point late, because my stop loss wouldn't have gotten hit if I actually got into the trade on time. So this is kind of what spiraled everything. I mean, my P&L just looks bad because I'm risking 25% of my account, all of the accounts. So I'm really only down 2 trades basically, but who knows? There's probably, I wonder what the actual stop outs are, because, you know, I've been losing more on the followers than I'm supposed to lately. So let's see. Yeah, that one was a loss of 5 points. This one is a loss of 6, almost 7 points. Like, I legit don't understand. I don't get it, because I'm not losing that much on the trades because of slippage. I'm losing that much on the trade because the copier is fucking annoying. So that also makes things worse, which I need to reach out to them and let them know that the copier still sucks. For me, not for other people. It just sucks for me because I'm a micro scalper. Yeah, it's literally placing the stops there. $36.75. Entry. Stop 38.5. Yeah, I don't know why it's putting it so far. And at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of trying to figure it out because it's not my fucking shit. So I just have to take the good with the bad with it, and it just is what it is. But I can't keep racking my brain trying to figure out why this thing is not putting the stop losses in the correct place because I didn't create it. So I'm going to reach out to them again today to let them know it's still doing the same thing. I'll be back. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? Thanks for you. You're welcome. I'll put this on 2 minutes. But yeah, he reached out to me last night and said that he's doing some kind of adjustments that should probably fix my issue. I don't know how long that's going to take, but apparently that's what's going on. Will it fix it? I don't know. I don't have any faith in anything. I don't. I'm just being honest. So no more news for today besides FOMC, but that has nothing to do with me. So let's see what happens. It'll be nice if I can get 2 good wins in to get back to break even, which won't actually put me break even because I've lost more on those trades than I'm supposed to because the copier does what it wants. So we'll see. I just had so much progress on all of these accounts. Well, all of them except one. Stop using my copier and cancel. Well, Sam, I literally have been using this copier since March of 2024 and just started having the issues almost 3 weeks ago. That's what's even more frustrating. But as I said, I really believe that it's just because before I was only taking one contract per trade per account. So I don't know. But this is the only copier that I can use. The only other thing I could do is put it in executions mode, which is going to completely fuck my P&L up on all of my followers, because with me trading momentum, who knows where my entry is actually going to be. The only good thing is, you know, my entries are executing properly. Those are being placed at the correct price and everything. It's just the stop loss does what it wants. It could be doubled. It could be less than it's supposed to be. We saw that happen a couple Fridays ago. Applejacks, we sound alike when we going through it. I just it just takes so much brain power to try to avoid making money off of luck, because there are a lot of people who made a lot of money in prop firms last year, especially last year, off pure luck. And I don't want that to be my story. You know, I could have done that, but that's not what I want, because guess what? Then I'll be even more frustrated, because why the hell did I make all this damn money? And now that the market is not supporting my luck, now I'm even more mad, because I've gotten accustomed to and used to making this money, and now I'm struggling. So expending so much of my brain power, my energy, my time over the last year, and like, put yourself in my shoes for a moment, okay? The timing of everything has got to be the worst ever, because literally, I feel like my strategy has been the most stable since like the first of the year. I've not had to make very many adjustments since the first of the year, okay? The 31st is when I started the account, that Apex account that I just passed, whenever that was, all right? So to get to this point after waiting so long, I wait a whole year and I'm finally ready, and then this is what I get. I was close to passing the first account going into the morning of the 8th. I make a terrible rookie mistake, and that pushes me back. Takes me 3 more trading days to pass it. All right, cool. Last week, the market turns into complete shit. Why do you want to do this now? I finally have things figured out. Can you please cooperate like you've been cooperating? I'm sorry it took me so long to figure you out, market, but now you could be normal. The fuck? Don't punish me. I feel like I'm being punished. And then, one trade away again, actually 370 away, went up 480 on the account during the trade, and the risk manager doesn't even take me out of the trade. And it's been downhill for this damn account since. My top step accounts were both 1,000. One was like 985 away. The other one was 1196 away. Copier issues 2 Fridays ago puts me $2,000 away from passing because the copier puts the stop loss where it wants to be. Like, to have this amount of issues when for a whole year, when I was just trying to figure it out, when I was trying to perfect my strategy, when I was doing all of the back testing and forward testing and studying for 10 fucking hours a day. Oh, we had no fucking issues besides the issues of my own. Not taking the trades, shit like that. That's why I'm mad. The timing of everything is just so horrible. And there's nothing I could do about it but continue to wade in the water. And slowly fade away into darkness. The darkness of the markets. Is what the fuck. All the more reason to leave NQ. But you even said the markets have been ass. The other markets too, and the other instruments. I was up 400. Took my second trade. What? Sam, that is crazy. What platform are you using? Sometimes I go to ESI. Let me tell you something. I will take a 6-month break before I go watch that. I can't trade ESI. No. No. That's the reason why I trade NASDAQ, because I would rather struggle putting a strategy together for the most volatile instrument than watch paint dry, and that will frustrate me beyond belief. Like, I will literally quit trading and go back to nursing. I will not do. I ain't gonna lie. I would. I'll use TradingView. And with that comes wisdom for the future. My wisdom is to not trade. I don't care if you make minimum wage. Stick to that. Don't trade. Don't be a trader. It's not worth it. That's the only thing I will have for somebody. Don't do it. Not worth it. Oh, you see the people that's making good money. You think you can't do? No, don't do it. Not worth it. Days I don't know why I trade these fuck shit days. I'm a week blackout. The craziest thing for me is I've never had to not trade days for specific news events ever. Like, it doesn't affect anything for me. It doesn't even affect today. Like, legit, I only had 2 setups, a win and a break even. I'm just red. But it's my own. Well, it is my own doing. I still don't know how it was late on that trade, but that's all right. But yeah, this market has just had me in a really bad mood for over a week. And I would just rather not trade for a while, but I'm not going to do that. See, you guys don't know my story. This is how, y'all, I get so sick of my sister sending me TikToks and shit all day. I'm not going to look at them. And she knows this. But anyway. So with me trading for so long, for the last 10 years, Now, the last time I stopped trading was because I just had too much going on and I just figured the markets will be there. The business opportunities that I have right now might not always be there. I could seize the moment right now, and that's why I stopped trading. But the other times before I got to that point, I stopped trading for shit like this. Oh, you want to frustrate me? Cool. I make $40 plus an hour working as a nurse overnight. I work 12 and a half hours and actually only have to work about 3 of those. So why am I going to let you stress me out when I could just go back to doing what I know I could do easily? So I always quit because I always had all these things to fall back on. But when I decided to take my break from life 2 years ago, which I am still so happy I did, because even though, it's kind of annoying seeing your bank account dwindle over time, I definitely needed the break just from a mental health aspect. I literally, if I continued going on at the pace that I was going, I probably was going to end up in a psych ward. And let me tell you something, I did not want that to happen. So I needed the mental break from life. And even though once I really started focusing on trading, right before I got onto YouTube, I probably started like August of 23, and then I got on YouTube in December of 23. Excuse me. Once I started to fully focus on trading, because that's August is when I closed down my credit repair business. I mean, I am grateful that I still was in that period of the life break, because even the year I was here with you guys on YouTube, there was no way I would even get to this point with my strategy, because I wouldn't have had time to I wouldn't have had the time to dedicate to it. I was literally like, when I was done with you guys and I was done journaling, I was back testing, I was comparing data, I was doing all kinds of things. So, and everything was trading related. So I'm grateful, but I'm just annoyed because I have made a lot, especially since the first of the year, I've made a lot of progress. I just hate that my progress is overshadowed because of stupid shit like dumb mistakes. Sure, I've only made really 2 dumb mistakes. That was the one on the 8th, and then that stupid trade I just took because I just didn't care and it halfway followed my rules. But the majority of my progress being overshadowed has to do with this goddamn copier. So, yeah. And that leads to even more frustrations. Good morning, Digital. How are you this morning? But yeah, still get scalps though. I just prefer to swing trade. Still got 285 TP and nice. There's more volume. Yeah, it has more volume, but every time I open ES, well, and it also just depends on what time frame you look at. If I want to look at it on Renko's, I need to look at a 4-tick chart. Really, an 8-tick chart is the smartest, but because it moves like a snail, a 4-tick chart would be smart. But the problem is that Renko size is too small. So I don't know. I just don't know. That was a perfect reversal. And of course, we're going to probably get no more trades for the whole rest of the day, which leads to even more irritation. I don't know. I might have to pull a page out of Alpine and Nutty's hats and books and just not trade for a couple days on stream or something. But that's not to say it's weird for them. It's weird for me. Like, if I'm going to trade, I want to stream. I mean, the thing for me is I never feel like I need to do that because I don't trade any different. Since I don't trade a certain way just because I'm on stream. Like, I don't get nervous. I don't make mistakes because I'm on stream. I just make mistakes. I'm real close to just saying fuck it. Like, I would legit just take a break from trading before I just like trade off stream. That serves me no purpose, to be honest with you. Nothing will change. Oh, digital, yeah, the copier issues are a little insane right now. But it's because I'm a micro scalper. I'm legit the only person having an issue with this, and it's because I trade momentum. So um the copier has two modes, an executions mode and an orders mode. And I use orders mode so that my followers will have their own limit orders. But for whatever reason, the copier is putting the stop loss at like, it'll put my take profit. I don't think it does it on the take profit. Actually, it does because it did it yesterday. Yesterday on my followers, it put the take profit at 2.5 points. When it triggers the stop loss, for whatever reason, it will put it like double where it's supposed to be. It just started happening because, like I said earlier, I've been using this copier since March of 2024, but I was primarily just using one contract per trade per account for the most part, unless it was like, oh, the account's going to renew soon, so let's just either blow it or try to pass it. And so I would multiply contracts then, but I've never gotten to the point until recently where I'm trading for 2 to 5, really 2 to 6 contracts per trade per account. And so initially I thought that the problem was the copier has this function in it called protect ATM strategy. And the default is 3 seconds, to where after the trade is executed on the followers, within 3 seconds, like if it in 3 seconds, the copier is going to scan them to make sure they have an ATM attached. And if they don't, it's going to attach it at the time. So I think what's happening, because the majority of my trades last less than 10 seconds, a lot of them last 3 to 5 seconds because I trade volume and order flow, and it creates a momentum execution. So what's happening is either when I think it's basing the stop loss and take profit off of wherever the price is once it adds the ATM strategy to it. I don't know. That was my thought process. So I changed the default 3 seconds to 1 second, thinking, okay, well, if you can put it in 1 second instead, maybe that will help. And it helped the first day, but that's it. So they're supposed to be trying to fix it. And like I said, most of the issues I've ever had is because I'm a micro scalper. So there are things in their coding that they have to fix specifically for me. And if anybody behind me ever trades the way that I do. Because like the first issue that I had with the copier, it was because sometimes, like if this bar was, all of my entries are at the close of a reversal bar. So let's say that this bar closed at 9:53 and 5 seconds. If the next 3 bars also close at 9:53 and 5 seconds, but you know, it'll be a different millisecond, it didn't matter. It would put my entry at the close of whichever was the last bar to be at 9:53 and 5 seconds. And it took them like 2 weeks to fix that. It was a freaking headache. I literally just stopped trading. I think I had those issues right before I started trading live on YouTube. It's pronounced what? Okay, wait. I took a loss today going for a walk in the wood. Oh, wait, blackout. Hold on. Come back. Come back to us. I want you to not do that. Share your location. Okay, wait. Digital. As in Shay? Che? Che. Or, okay, wait. Are you saying that KYEI is Che? Is that what you're saying? 1, 2. All right, I can start trading with the next pullback. After that 1 bar pullback right there. But I'm not going to take a by like if we rotate off of this resistance level. Another thing I'm about to start doing, if we're at a upper deviation level on the VWAP and the last reversal bar before my entry bar touches that VWAP as well. So let's say this was the upper VWAP level, and let's say this part closes down on it and then my entry bar closes up, I'm not taking that trade. I've noticed lately that now if it's a lower deviation level, sure, but the upper one, hell no. I've noticed recently that and it could be because of the market conditions, the price hasn't really been able to use that level of resistance as support by rotating that way. Now, if only the entry bar touches it, it's fine. Now, I love the spelling and I even love the pronunciation. But maybe if Applejacks didn't ask that question, I would have never guessed that one. That's why I called you digital when you came in. I love it though. It means born on Saturday. You know what? I have heard, and I didn't know if this was true. I heard that a lot of, wait, is this gonna set up 30? Give me a moment. Oh, bitch. All right, never mind. I thought I was getting this set up. Anyway, I heard that in a lot of different like African tribes, the practice is to name your children like after, like the name means that they were born on whatever day they were born. But I never knew that was true. Janelle, so they recoded entirely setups to Janelle, they're basically fixing the code. So like when they had to fix it, when it was putting my entry on the wrong bar, they just had to recode that particular part of the code or whatever. And then they just pushed out an update and that was that. So they're basically going to have to do the same thing with this, where whatever part of the code has to do with the orders mode specifically, and where it places the stop loss and take profit, they're going to have to recode it. And to be honest with you, I kind of have a feeling it shouldn't actually take them that long, because yeah, it shouldn't really take them that long, to be honest with you. Because like I was playing around with the bot yesterday, and the strategy builder is a little bit different, but most of the time the coding that goes into it is pretty similar to the coding that you would use for the Ninja script or whatever. Now, I don't know if they have to manually do it. I ain't sure, really. But literally, inside of the strategy builder, at least, you just basically like I had to put all this coding in there or whatever, but literally you just attach the stop loss and take profit to that specific entry, and then you tell it to do the stop loss and take profit based on where the entry is. Usually you do like the average, what is it? The average something. I think it's like the average price or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember right now. But yeah, I know the Ninja script is a little bit different. But whatever they got to fix, I just want it to be fixed because this is driving me insane. It just is. Down 260. Thank God for those reversals. Nice. Nice, nice. Definitely better than being down 1K. Like me. And of course, the market's about to completely slow down, and I'm probably not going to get any more setups, and I'm going to be very irritated. I am very close to stopping at 10 o'clock again. I really don't want to because the few trades that I do get here and there after 10 o'clock typically work out. But I'm going to tell you guys the last time I had a valid setup after 10, because I don't know if you guys saw in the P&L room yesterday, but that trade I took yesterday, yeah, it ended up being invalid. Everything worked out, but the zigzag wasn't attached to the entry bar. Oh, shoot. Well, I did have a setup at 10:11 on Monday. The last time, it's like basically once a week I have a trade after 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm lying. Well, that particular week more. Well, I guess I have to sit here until 10:15. Never mind. I wasn't sure. It's just that trade will be good. And this one, I took 5 out of 8 trades today. Nice. Yeah, the errors are just, ugh. Oh, I gotta change that Nightbot for the copier. I think they're actually 50% off right now. Which, guys, if you need a copier, don't hesitate to look at them. I promise you the issues that I have, you likely will not have. You're not a micro scalper, you won't have the issues. It's just me. It's just me. Why do you guys not have dark mode? This is bright as, oh, you do. Thank you. Now to watch paint dry for the next 15 minutes because I'm so dedicated to staying here until 10 o'clock. I mean 10:15. I'm not gonna lie, today is probably more frustrating than the copier issue day. Because today's rate is literally all my fault. So from now on, if I'm in a trade that I know I have to manage because I'm close to a break-even level or something, I don't care if y'all sit there at a black screen for the 30 seconds that I need to manage the trade. Y'all gonna sit there. And then the second trade, I mean, that just was frustration and whatever. But why are you saying that, Applejacks? What I do? Is it me? Oh, because I was gonna cut the stream earlier again. You know, At the rate this stuff is going, baby, we just need to trade the first 30 minutes. And if nothing happens, we just move on. If something happens, we continue. But if I don't get trades in the first 30 minutes, I kind of just don't want to trade. I ain't gonna lie. But the first trade today, well, even the first trade I actually took was right at the 30-minute mark. Look at, we're rejecting at that major resistance level. I can't even really take buys until we break the downside pressure line up there. Which it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'll cry, but I'll get over it. You're waiting for the next pullback for a reversal. I might, what's the news tomorrow? Excuse me. I'm so disappointed. I'm so irritated. I know I'm extremely disappointed, mad, irritated, annoyed when I'm literally numb. Like, I know I've reached like my max. It doesn't look like it because I mean, you might hear me cuss and fuss, but I mean, I do that shit anyway. But yeah, when I'm super duper duper angry, you're gonna know it from what I say, but I don't really show my anger that much, probably because I spent a lot of years being angry at the world. But I'm just like so numb. And that's not really a good thing, by the way. But oh yeah, I was looking at the news. I might stream early tomorrow. Heavy on the might. Maybe we'll test that tomorrow. I'm in such a fuck it, I don't care mood that I'll probably do that. Which I have no problem starting at the open. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't start right at the open. I'm not going to lie to you. Actually, no, I guess I could. But see, most of the time I'm snoozing so long that I get on the charts like right at 8:34. And I start trading at 8:35. So starting the stream right in there is probably... So that's why I kind of started at 9 o'clock. First of all, because the market, when it was normal, moved so quickly in the first 30 minutes that it made sense for me to not stream because I really need to concentrate. When the market's at a normal pace, there's literally no way I can look at the chat and look at the charts and all. It's literally impossible. So that's why I start at 9 o'clock, because most of the time either we have some kind of 9 o'clock news that I can pause for to start the stream, or, you know, the market will slow down enough to where I don't have to worry about, you know, not being able to get into a trade or something. So yeah, we might try to stream early tomorrow. Don't hold me to it. See you, Janelle. See you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. But yeah, I might. We'll see. That doesn't follow the rules. We have 7 minutes. At least if I get on at 8:30, I'll be able to interact with you guys and then concentrate right at 8:35 until I'll probably not be able to reach chat much for like 10 minutes. I don't want to see her in concert. She can't sing in concert. And who is that? Who is that man? I hate when people use Why would you use this kind of font? I don't even know who this person is. And how the hell am I supposed to read their name? Look, why would you use this kind of font? On a flyer? Who is that? How do you read that? That is the dumbest font I've ever seen. Or maybe that, oh, maybe that's his signature? I don't know. Maybe that's his signature. Something London. Anybody know who that is? Oh, who can't sing? Tamar Braxton in concert. I love her. That's my best friend in my head. But every time I see clips of her on social media, I'm like, I'm not going to see her in concert. By the way, I don't really like concerts anyway because I don't like being around crowds. I've only been to 4 concerts in my entire life. The first one, well, the first 2 were the B2K concerts from when we were younger, and then that reunion tour. And then the third one was Coco Jones last year. The fourth one, my mother signed me up to go to the Usher concert because I know I didn't tell her I wanted to go to that. It was cool, but it was only cool because he did end up singing a lot of his older music. But yeah, those are the 4 concerts I've been to in my lifetime. I don't like concerts. So basically, if you're not Mario, I'm probably not going to go see you in concert. And I think they already came here. He came here with Mary J. Blige and Neo. But Neo sounds like a bootleg Usher, and he sounds like he's crying all the time, and I don't want to hear him. And I actually love Mary J. Blige, but I wouldn't want to go see her in concert. Like, I'll just listen to her music when I'm sitting here at my desk. So to pay all that money just to probably hear Mario sing, I don't know, maybe 5 songs, just wasn't worth it to me. You can ignore us while you trade live. Okay, fine. If you guys want me to come on earlier tomorrow, I will. I mean, if we have a repeat of today at least I know I'll have one good trade in there. Because lately, honestly, even most of last week, I think, most of the 5 trades, if I'm not mistaken, were before 9 o'clock. And that kind of annoys me sometimes, like when the best trades are before 9 o'clock, because then I feel bad because, like, all right, I came on the stream green and now there's no more setups. Let's see. Some of it set up for after 9 o'clock last week. Oh, I don't know. That's terrible. She was the one that had the talk show. Yes, Amelia, that's her. I love her to death, okay? But you can go YouTube like Tamar Braxton concert and you'll be like, I need to go see people in concert who sound like they do on their albums. And I know that's not hard to do, especially because there's a lot of reverb and auto-tune and stuff like that. But most of the artists that I listen to are not auto-tune singers anyway. I don't know what happened to her voice, but if I paid that money and heard that, I would be very upset. Like, best friend, that's not it. Mario sounds exactly like, when I say exactly, he sounds exactly like he does on his albums. Exactly. Usher was cool too. Usher, I like the he sounded very great. But also the entertaining part of it too was pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now I gotta listen to her first album. Where It Hurts. I don't think I heard that song before. I thought that was her, but wasn't sure. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I love her as a person. I think she's very misunderstood. All right, guys. Session is over. I really don't want to show you guys this bloodbath, but I'm obligated to. I mean, y'all can already see it up there anyway, but yeah. We lost a lot. Tis what it is. Shut up. Yeah. That's where we are. All right, let me tell you the real drawdown. I don't know why the top step still doesn't work properly, but whatever, that's not my problem. I didn't create the damn thing. All right, so the Apex and the TPT accounts will should be correct. Yeah, so the first and fourth accounts are correct in what I have left in drawdown. And then the top step accounts are practically nothing, literally. So this account here now has about $600 in drawdown. And then this account has about $600 in drawdown. Now here's the problem. The problem is with this account that has $600 in drawdown, I only have 3 trading days left on it. So what we're going to have to do is risk 50% instead of the usual 25, because with 3 trading days left, I don't think that I'll get enough trades at 25% risk to be able to pass it in time. If it fails because I'm going 50%, I'm okay with that. I mean, at this point, whatever. The copier is really what even pushed me back to this point. So it is what it is. So I'm 23.58, well, 78 technically, because I have to account for commissions. So whenever you see the number here, it's $20 more than what I actually need to hit 53,000. And that's only because hopefully if I ever pass another account, the account manager will actually take me out of the trade when it's supposed to. So I have to account for commissions. So getting this much in 3 trading days is going to be impossible. I'm not going to make 786 a day. I'm just not. Even if I'm risking like 3 contracts per trade, it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to have to adjust the copier during my trades starting tomorrow. Just adjust it for that. But you can see, oh, you cannot see. Hold on. I'll show you guys. So I use this. I don't use a multiplier for the copier. I just don't want to deal with that. So I put in this column what I want to change the number to. And in order for me to change it, it's very easy to do it. I just have to click it and go up and down on the mouse. So I'm going to be adjusting that particular account all day tomorrow. If it blows, it blows, but I'm going to risk 50%. So, and actually, I'll show you guys kind of what I do to set the copier up for the next day. So, all right. Because I'm very precise with my risk management. Okay, so the first account has $1,200 in drawdown left, 12,510. And right now I'm risking 25% of the account. And so that's 301. So I also have like a risk management plan though, which I'll just pull that up because that's a lot easier since I already did this part. Because I do want to show you guys that if I actually know where it is. Downloads. Well, it would be smart if I knew where it was. All right, hold on. Because this is something that you guys can do as well. All right, let me get the picture of it. Actually, I won't be able to do that. Let's just put it. No, I need the picture. All right, so this is my risk management plan, okay? Move the files. All right, so the Apex account has, I'm 1585 in profit, okay? But I have a $1,200, what do you call it? Trailing drawdown. All right. So because I only have $1,200 in drawdown left, that means that I need to use 3 contracts per trade tomorrow. You see, because the next to use 4 contracts, I need $1,500 in drawdown. So I don't really go off of the profit when I'm in drawdown, obviously, right? The only time I would actually use profit instead of available drawdown is if I'm in a PA and I'm already past the profit threshold, or the payout threshold, I'm sorry. That's when I'll use the profit. So, yeah, I have $1,200 left in drawdown and I'm doing 25%. Now, if I was in a PA, I would be doing 10%. I would only use 5% for my personal account. And I go through this in the risk management video I have on my channel. If you have not checked it out, I'll go check it out. But yeah, so I'll be risking 3 contracts per trade on that one. For the 2 top step accounts, the one that has $600 left in drawdown, I gotta go back down to 1 contract on that one, which I have 2 weeks to pass that one, so hopefully I can build it back up in time. And then the other one, I have $600 in drawdown left as well. However, we're going to just risk 50% the entire day. So what I normally do is, however I start the day, I keep the same number of contracts for the rest of the day. Because statistically speaking, if I actually trade my strategy properly, I should never lose 4 trades in a row, and I should not blow my account risking 25%. But then, you know, when you have copier issues and then you do dumb shit on top of it, then you have a day like today and that doesn't matter. So I'm going to start off that top step account with 1 contract first. And then, you know, if the first trade wins and then I end up back at like 3,000 in, not 3,000, if I end up back at whatever, it would be $900 in drawdown, then we'll take half of that. So I'll be going based off of that tomorrow, and I'll continuously change my contract size as the day goes by. And then TPT, I have $1,300 left in drawdown, so I'll be going from 5 contracts to 3. And that's kind of how I do that. Do I like Coi Leray? I don't listen to her. I don't even know any song that she sings, actually. Only thing I know about her is that she's Benzino's daughter, and that's just because of what I saw on social media. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a song of hers. I honestly, any artist that's newer besides probably Coco Jones, and Money Long as well, probably have never listened to any of their music. I like old stuff, anything I grew up with. If it's not something I grew up with, I probably don't know it. You have great stop loss. You believe I can do it? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's the one good thing about my journey on YouTube, but really my journey in trading, just period. I have very good discipline. I think it's probably because I'm such an analytical, anal person. I have very good discipline. Will I just sometimes just like say, fuck it, like I did earlier? Like, it halfway follows the rules, so let's just take it because I'm so irritated. Yeah, but I can't tell you the last time I did that because I probably never have. Most of the time, even when I'm irritated, I'm still going to follow my rules to the T. But this, like I told y'all, I'm at a certain level of frustration that I have not been in a long time. And that's just because of the copier issues along with the market. I'm just annoyed. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. That's the plan. And like I said, I'll probably go live right before market open. I'll talk to y'all for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to ignore you guys for like probably the first 10 minutes of the market being open so I can concentrate. And then we'll have us a great little time after that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Excuse me. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. No, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.